Hello, my dear people. So, this is the day one video of the Navarathri series we are planning in this channel. So, for the Navarathri series, I am today showing you the base makeup, but for the rest of the series, we will not do the base makeup because it remains the same. So, as usual, I have already moisturized my face, and on top of it, I'm applying the primer and I allow it to set for 2 minutes. After that, I'm taking LA Girl Nude Beige Foundation and applying it using the makeup sponge. We have to make sure that it gets applied very nicely. It is saying it has full coverage, which it does have. So we don't have to worry of that. Once that is done, we take the LA Girl concealer and conceal the dark spots that's available. And after that, I'm using a powder foundation to set the foundation as well as a concealer properly. Once this is also done, I'm using an eyebrow palette. Using the same eyebrow palette, I'll be doing my eyebrow as well as I'll do the contouring. Because of a very round face and a big nose, contouring is of utmost importance. So yeah, I'm using the darker shade from the eyebrow palette for contouring my face. I use hand and then also a little bit of just blend it properly. I use the sponge. Once that is done, I'm using the highlighter. This is a stick highlighter from Maybelline, and we highlight the nose area as well as the cheekbones and the eyebrows. This is a shade 18. That's a very nice pink color, which is the same lipstick we'll be using today. So using the same, I'm applying it as a blush. I think I overdid it and then I did a little bit of more foundation to set that properly. Now I've applied the highlighter on the cheekbones as well. Now I'm applying the eyeshadow. So my sari today is a pink and a blue color. So I'm taking the dark pink shade and I'm doing the base. And then once this is done, I have a glittery pink shade over there, which I'll be using to fill in. So in the edges, starting from the edges, I'll be using it. And then on top of it, I'll highlight or I'll line it using a blue eyeliner. Sorry, it's not the eyeliner. I'll line it using the blue eyeshadow and then I apply a black eyeliner only. Yes. So once this is also done, we'll apply the same lipstick which we used as a blush and we are done with the face makeup. Now to the hair. I tried multiple hairstyles, but then today I have a bad hair day probably. So I am going with my regular hairstyle, which is a fish braid, French braid, and then the open hair. So this is a very regular hairstyle which I do most of the times and I believe it suits me very well as well. So it's very easy for me to do this. So yeah, we just need to keep it properly so that the hair does not come out from everywhere. And then I do the braid in the behind also with a small amount of hair. So yes, so this is how we have done our hair. Now we will drape the sari. Okay, so this is our sari. It's a pink and blue georgette, very lightweight, very flowy sari. So now we will do the pallu. So I'm doing an open pallu here. So when you do an open pallu, it's very important that you pin it like this, like I'm showing right now, so that it's very important you maintain that line. It's not required that you always pull your sari up towards your armpit, trying to cover everything. It just makes you feel very shapeless. But if you try to maintain this line, it gives you a very good shape. And then you can also take the one pallu, you can arrange it like this as I'm showing, and then you can also tie a pin with the pallu as well as the blouse. attaching it to the blouse, but I'm not going to do it because it's a very flowy saree and it might damage my saree. So this is how it looks. So now if you see, you have to maintain this line, and also on the sides, when you take this pleat, you can pin it accordingly. You can take the pleats, pin it inside so it stays properly and gives you a very good shape. Looks nice, isn't it? So as you see, we are done with the sari as well as a blouse. So here I've chosen a dark blue velvet color blouse, and this is a very nice georgette sari. So it's very soft and it's very thin also. You do not feel even that you have worn something. So it's that soft. And you can see how flowy it is also. Today I am choosing to wear a Kundan set. So this is a very beautiful Kundalini Pearls Set. And I am so very in love with this. What do you guys think? This is really pretty, right? I just love this Kundan set. Again, I have a long earring, but I'm not sure if I'll be wearing a long earring for this. Because this is one option. We can go with the same long earring, but probably I like the other one. And here I have a Kundan stud. Both of them actually looks nice only. But I think I'll go with this. Or this. I'll go with this. So we are ready. Come on, let's go out and click some photos. So, now that you have seen the looks, the pictures, the lighting was not that great, I know, because I was late getting ready, and then the lighting was not that great, but I've tried adding those artificial lights and making the photo look beautiful. So this is the look. I've paired a very beautiful, this is a mixed sari actually. It is a georgette as well as a satin mixed sari with a satin lining. So here in this border as well as this border, if you see, it has that shine. So it's a very beautiful, lightweight, easy to wear sari. And then I've paired it with a velvet blouse. Everything. So this is my first recommendation. Buy a solid color velvet blouse. The second one, probably I don't know, but what I have felt is when you go with a very heavy neck piece, go with a very minimal earring or jhumka or whatever it is. Just make this something that complements this, not something that competes this. So that is the another thing. I would prefer always when I have a lot of jewelry wherein my neck piece is very heavy. And when my neck piece is very heavy, I go with a very light stud. So this is one thing. Because this look, if I would have worn that long earring, it would be beautiful. Yes, it will be beautiful. I am not saying it will not be. But then this is more powerful. It gives you that boss lady feeling. Don't you agree? See, this is the Kundan set that we have paired with a this thing. And now again you can pair with a ring. That is a Kundan ring if you have. I generally don't prefer wearing bangles. If at all I have to, I wear a bracelet. But if you are interested, you can go with a thin layer of Kundan bangle as well, because so that you do not overdo your jewelry. This itself is enough.
That is what at least I think. And then the hair, I've given a very normal French braid, open hair mostly. And the makeup you already saw, right? So it's a basic makeup that I've done. I've done my eyes according to the sari colors. It's a pink as well as a blue outline I've given. And for the bindi, I'm not very much satisfied with this bindi. I would have gone with a stone bindi, a white pearl bindi or a stone bindi. And now I think we also get this Kundan beads bindi as well. Fake, obviously, but then you can go with that as well. So this is how our first look is paired. So these are some of the essentials that you should have: a very lightweight georgette sari, some solid color blouses, and then this tip that you can go with a heavy piece, and then something that complements. It's a vice versa also. If you have a very heavy jhumka, go with something very light which complements your jhumka but not compete it. And then there are situations where we will overdo everything. We will have very heavy. So you'll see that in my coming videos probably, I'm not sure. But let's see. So this is it. Now, this is for the Navarathri series. Navarathri, wherein we celebrate 9 forms of Durga Devi. Each form of Durga Devi has a different characteristics. And each form of Durga Devi, we will always feel that at least one of them, we have the same characteristics as one of them. If not, we should at least have one of those characteristics of those 9 forms. It shows us that in you is a goddess. You yourself are the goddess. You don't have to search outside. You yourself are one. So come on, let's flaunt our goddess look this Navarathri. Wait for my next 8 looks. I'll get back to you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And before we part, please hit that subscribe button and do comment how you like this. Ta-da! Bye-bye.